How's it going, Sagittarius? Welcome back to your love reading. This is going to be for mid-June, moving forward. Also, as well, when you find the reading or the reading finds you, there is a lot of completion that wants to go ahead here. Where can I put this thing? Where can I put it? Right, I shall put it over here somewhere. I am getting a strong Gemini vibe coming into the reading. Maybe that you're involved with a Gemini, but we have a lot of planets that are in Gemini. I've just seen the Lovers card that's on the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy as well. And what have we got there? Let me just see. Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. There's something from the past that you keep revisiting, kind of breaks your balls a little bit, but your perspective is going to shift on it. I feel it's going to shift now that the planets are shifting. It's as if you've been trying so hard to find closure over something in the past when it comes to love. Now, it doesn't have to directly be with the person that you're involved with. It can be their family as well that's coming in. I'm hearing interrupting your establishment, but the planets are coming in now to shift you forward. I'm hearing aid you forward. Okay, so the planets we have in Gemini at the moment is the Sun. Obviously, we're in Gemini season. We've also got Mercury. I feel you're going to get something off your chest here. I feel you will start moving forward, but then it'll kind of take a bit of a spin, go a little bit awkward around about July the 17th. That's when Mercury goes retrograde, or someone may go a little bit, let's just say, arsey with you. I feel you shouldn't get yourself too caught up in it. Kind of override it. You may be thinking at the moment, how am I going to do that? Trust me, you'll be able to do it at that point. The amount of shift that's coming in. We've also got more Ten of Swords energy coming in because Jupiter is in Gemini, and that moves in Gemini on Monday and goes into Cancer. The wishing and the manifestations and the help and assistance you've been wanting to come in or been asking for while you've been in Gemini season and Jupiter has been in Gemini, I feel it's now going to clear. That's what I'm hearing, and you'll become a bit more well-rounded, a bit more forgiving of yourself because of what's happened before. That'll start to creep in from Monday, as I said, from when Jupiter goes into Cancer. I'm boiling here. Okay, clear strong guidance on this, please, Spirit. How are you coming into the reading at the minute? What's the energy that's on its way in that you're not aware of? I'm not going to take that, it went back in. How will that energy make you feel when it does come into your awareness? What lesson can you take from this, and where does Spirit see you predictively in the coming days, weeks, months? We will see. What have you got for me, please, Spirit, for this love reading for mid-June? That's a real surging, turbocharging energy. I feel like I'm speaking so fast here. Oh my God. And I nearly went flying off the chair. That is not part of the plan. You know what, though? I am getting a strong drunk energy. There's somebody that just can't seem to hold it together. They've got a little bit giddy, a little bit arsey, a little bit cocky, I feel, when they've had a drink. And I feel it's churned your gears, but we will see. Clear strong guidance. How is Sag coming into the reading? Empress energy. I mean, talk about being well-rounded. That's the energy I feel you're going to pop into. You may have started tiptoeing into it round about Taurus season, April, May, but now it's well underway. It is well underway. It's all sinking in. It's a long drawn out process. It is an earth energy. You know the direction that you wanted to go in, and I feel you've gone into it and then you've come back. There's been a definite transitional stage that's going on. For some of you, I'm hearing menopause, sorry about that. And for others of you, I'm hearing marriage as well, wealth. But overall, fabulous energy. What energy is on its way in that you're not aware of? The World card, there's the closure. That can be the universe that's on its way in saying, look, it's wrapping up time. You've asked for it, we're delivering it. There's an insight vibe that's coming with it as well. In other tarot decks that I've got, the ribbon, not the ribbon, the material that goes round there is red, but Spirit is drawing me really strongly towards like a bluey, indigo-y. It's as if you're getting downloads, insight through, or you're going to get the downloads and insight through. about how a situation. There's someone who is sitting here, being on a chair, stumbling. It makes you nervous, but it's not like that now. It's more well rounded. You can see something from a distance. I feel if you've been working on your spirituality, your third eye is going to go through the roof here, along with your crown chakra. How will you feel when this energy comes in? Just this card. I've just heard Ma'at. So some of you may be going towards the Egyptian underworld type energy. That may be your spirit guide that's coming in. This is asserting yourself now. This is a no messing type energy. You're keeping yourself more balanced, more grounded, looking at something from both perspectives, but you're meaning business with that sword there. I feel somebody who's really broke your balls in the past. You're going to get a chance to say something, and this is why that red material is there. You've had a realization here with this blue that's come through. Your third eye is telling you something, or you're getting downloads. And it's become clear now that this upset, the red material that I've just mentioned, that is behind her. You're able to put it behind you now, but you're going to say your point. You're going to get a chance to say something. What action are you going to take from this? So how are you going to progress? What action are you going to take? King of Cups energy. There's that well-rounded energy. Got your emotions under control, but it's an active energy. It's an assertive energy. It's a king. You're going to go about something absolutely perfectly, but I feel to yourself, this means you mean business. This is going to be done to perfection though. What lesson will you take from all of this? The Lovers, there it is. There's that Gemini energy. Where does Spirit see you predictively in the coming hours, days, weeks, months? We don't get to show that to you yet, so that's that one that's there. Okay, if you could do the nice bits for me, guys. Liking, sharing, subscribing. That is fabulous. Thank you very much, and I'd say we're good to go. I'm hearing you're taking no prisoners. Maybe something to do with prison that's on its way in, this Sagittarius energy, or the law may be involved as well. You may even have been relying on the law previously to intervene, I'm hearing, take control of a situation because you've simply not been able to. But by stepping back, I feel, and becoming more self-aware and letting a situation play out instead of trying to put your point across and get it to be heard and action to be taken on it, you haven't. You've just disconnected, worked on yourself, and let that person take responsibility of themselves, whoever this is. Christ, is a wealth of downloads coming through. What have you got for Sagittarius? How are they entering the reading? What have you got for me? Ace of Pentacles. I feel you're on your way. You may have been considering something from, as I said, about Taurus season. You may be managing your money more, but it'll start to come together. September, October. What else have you got for me on that? And the Hierophant. There's a payout here. More Taurus energy. Slow energy though. Very, very slow energy. All earth energy. May have been going on for, I'm hearing 3 years, maybe 4 years, 5 months. Or maybe the last 9 months. It's taking you time to get here though. Could be the past year at least. If some of you are into spell work, whatever it is that you put forward spell wise, it's coming in. You've concentrated on the spell of returning someone else's negative energy and focused mainly on how you can move forward. I feel with more discipline, putting the even better version of yourself forward. Parts of you that you realize you're lacking, but to make you feel more fulfilled and working on that self-worth. It's not been easy though. Okay, the World card, what have you got for me? So what energy is on its way in, please, Spirit, for Sag that they're not aware of? Justice card again, my goodness. And Two of Pentacles. Lack of commitment here. Someone is resisting the commitment. This can be to do with marriage. Don't forget, we've got the Empress card, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Ace of Pentacles with the new opportunity coming in. Justice twice. The goal, the Lovers. When I say the goal, I mean the word, the world, the word. The word, do you remember the word from years ago and being shown the word back in about the 1990s? Used to be on Channel 4. I'm hearing Danny Bear as well. Maybe there's somebody who did have a crush on Danny Bear. Okay, let's try and calm this energy. Let's try and balance it a bit because you're all going forward. I'm hearing all guns blazing. You're supercharged, so there's a needing to ground yourself. First thing, some of you are committing to more. You may be pregnant and arranging already the christening, or you may have just had a baby and you're arranging a christening. Some of you are going to see a specialist because of your medication to do with female issues to try and get control of them. You get your answer though, it becomes clear, possibly a diagnosis, and this Two of Pentacles that's down here can be where you've not fully been given an answer. It's as if you need to go and see a specialist. Something's also going to get brought up here about marriage. There's going to be a disclosure here, I feel, on social media, maybe in the papers, about how somebody has been managing their finances. They've not been fully committing to it. This is a wishy-washy type energy. It's an earth energy though, so it does tend to be thorough. But I feel there's two things that you've needed or somebody's needed to be thorough about and they haven't been. There's been a dodging bullets here, or somebody not prioritizing, and I feel it's going to be disclosed. A decision's been made and it's going to be disclosed, but you're getting your karma. Karma can be good and bad. You're getting your justice, what is served. The universe is delivering you something up, and I feel it's this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in. How do you feel with this Justice card when the energy comes in? It has the Two of Wands. I've just mentioned prioritizing, compartmentalizing. What else have we got? And there's the more earth energy with the Four of Pentacles. This vibe that you had about somebody, I feel you've been putting the feelings out there. You may be starting to express it more now, but in more of a therapeutic setting. And this is what this can be up here. You may have been going to counselling. I'm not getting that though. I'm getting more of a Reiki workshop. And it's clicked now. It's become clear by prioritizing. This here can be the solar plexus chakra, what you've had trapped in there. The feelings, the thoughts, I'm hearing trauma for some of you. I know the earth energy is external, but I feel that is you bringing it from within and putting it out there right in front of you so you can see it, as in therapeutically see it. You can work with it. There's not a holding it in now. May have been impacting your digestion as well, but it's clicked. It has so clicked here. Some of you are going to get correspondence through. It's just going to come out of nowhere about how money has been getting held back, but there's a wealth. I feel there's a wealth of money that's on its way in. King of Cups, what action will you take when this is, or both of these come in? What action will you take? Page of Wands energy. You'll look at something from more of a calmer perspective. If anything, it will put a spring in your step and make you feel more proud about yourself. It'll help you recognise as well how much of a divvy somebody's being, and you just don't want to entertain it. There may be some type of rehab that's going on here. Somebody wanting mollycoddling, or you're wanting more of the family to be involved. You get more of the family involved. But I feel by you taking this action on, there's less distractions for you and it brings in your spirit guides more. That's why the Strength card's there. Again, that can be about self-worth, confidence. I'm hearing snake skin or fake snake skin. I feel the family, you're going to approach them. You're not having it anymore. Needing someone else to be more on board. I feel I'm hearing pursuing, but presenting in this type of energy. But there's somebody that you're trying to ignore who's in this kind of, tosspot type energy. And because you're more confident, you take control of the situation and put them in their place. You may be suggesting something to them and there is financial value to it, or the tangible, there's something external that you can give that is of massive wealth to them, more than it is to you. They can't really knock it back. Lover's energy, what lesson does Spirit want you to take from this? Well, I'm getting strongly here. They want you to, as much, both be on the same page. This is contractual. There's something to do with contracts here. I'm getting non-disclosure agreement, but I'm also getting, sorry, there's something to do with communication as well. The hiccups there, something to do with the throat chakra. You may be going about something kind of not in the right way, and Spirit is trying to get you to load what you want to say in a better way. I feel you are in the right frame of mind with what you're thinking. There's something that's still kind of breaking your balls a little bit. But when you're at home and you're rehearsing it, you're okay. But when you get into the situation, it triggers you. And this as well can be Spirit saying, you kind of need to keep it under wraps here, because while you're in this energy, when you're on your own and you know what you're gonna go after and what you're gonna say, you can come across in this type of energy, and you need to be taming the ego here, because it makes it look like you're lacking confidence and you're coming across too cocky. Lover's energy, what have you got for me? This is where, yeah, look, Spirit's trying to get you to really think through, rehearse what it is that you're saying, because of the Knight of Swords energy. You need to be, I'm hearing direct, but quite tactile with it as well. I do feel this is the universe communicating with you, though, to say they've been purposely holding you back because of all of this Gemini energy. The position that the planet's in at the moment when it comes to Gemini is we've got Mercury, that's in the Ten of Swords energy because of its degrees. The Sun, I'm sure you're aware, the degrees that's in, that's the equivalent to the Nine of Swords type energy. And we've got Jupiter as well. Good God, I'm getting so out of breath here. This is the rehearsal Spirit wants you to have. They want you to think about how you're going to load something. Rehearse it through, but you're going to take massive learning from this. There's going to be no holding you back now. Then I've just got Amanda Holden and autobiography or biography. There's huge closure here. Maybe you're involved with a Gemini or a Gemini Virgo. They're saying just persevere with the feelings, really go through them. It might be hard, but the wealth of learning, it's life-changing, this learning energy. And this is why this Eight of Pentacles here. Any trauma or upset that's there, it doesn't dismiss it in any way. It doesn't dilute it or make it seem like it was meant to happen. It wasn't. But there is something that you will have gained from that, whether it is more resilience, more strength. There will be something that has come from that you will be so, so proud of. But as I said, it doesn't take anything away from what has happened before. Don't feel like you even need to apply the word forgiveness to it. If the forgiveness, if you did want to apply it, I feel that can be more towards yourself than what it will be towards the event or what it was, I'm hearing, that actually happened or had been happening for so long. I'm hearing a lifestyle. I feel as a reflecting on how you was in the past, and you're being quite narked because of the way that you handled something. You feel you could have been stronger, but the strength that you will have had then, if you was, will be nowhere near the strength that you will gain from the repercussions of that event or events or lifestyle that you was, I'm hearing, caught up in. This is a new skill to you though, and I feel something is said to you maybe about the elderly or someone getting older, but your delivery on the way back is, I wouldn't say to perfection. In fact, I feel it is to perfection, but you present it perfectly, I'm hearing. But the way you're putting it across, the only reason it's coming through in the night energy, it's not at King, because it's not a familiar, thorough energy to you that you have well established. It's still at night energy. I'm getting Taurus. While the full moon in Taurus, known as the Beaver moon, that takes place on the 5th of November. I feel you're going to get to say your piece round about the full moon in Aries, around about October time. Prep for then. Okay, what can you give me on this? What are you predicting will unfold, please, Spirit, over the coming days, weeks, months? Queen of Cups energy. More Taurus, Gemini. I feel this is your intuition bulking up. I feel there's more of an appreciation. There's a looking at attention to detail. This can be something to do with your self-worth, so you'll be more caring towards yourself now. Can also be to do with wedding, birth, may even be to do with the diagnosis that you're acknowledging now, the emotions and the symptoms that are coming with it. You've got to be coming from more of a place of compassion, and by doing that and giving yourself more and I'm hearing telephone, giving yourself more time and space and healing actually allows you to put your best version of yourself forward, or a better version of yourself forward. This, I'm not sure if I've said it already, Taurus, Gemini energy. Let's see what else we get with it. King of Pentacles. There's a commitment to something long term here. Oh, wow, look at that. And the Queen of Pentacles as well. Some of you are revved, ready to go, I feel, when it comes to a long term commitment. Maybe that you're looking into a pension. Again, I'm getting NDA, non-disclosure agreement. But you're being supported here. If this hasn't happened yet, some of you, this isn't going to happen for the next year. But your knight in shining armor is going to come in and it's going to take you by surprise. But it's a changing process you've needed to go through in the meantime before this party actually comes in. This King of Cups that's here, this can be your soul partner. I don't feel it's a karmic connection. It can be your long-term partner, and they may be entering round about Libra, Scorpio, September, October, let's say. And while they may come in quite a cheeky chappy, I do feel there's quite a submissive vibe that's to it as well. Maybe a character. I don't feel they're a player. I feel the way that they put themselves across is quite cheeky chappy. That's the way to gain your attention. But it builds you with more confidence. And I feel you know there's a new beginning here. There's a click here with something that you've never had before. And I feel it's an energy of whatever she wants, whatever he wants. I do feel it's more male to female, more masculine to the feminine energy. But there's somebody also showing you your worth now, but you know your self-worth anyway. Fabulous energy. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and look forward to this long-term connection.